Oh, hello, my lovely people. So, another day, another video. This time I'm recording quite late because I had a really long day at work and I had some stuff to deal with after work. And I already spent 11, 12 hours just at work. So, there was basically no day left for me. But I'm still gonna make this video today. And during the video, I was thinking that I will try to go fishing, I think, to try to complete and make some progress on my fishing achievement that I need to get on Elderwoods area, which is this magical, weird place. So I'll be going around looking for some infected fishing nodes because I have a lot of fish that I need to catch from those nodes. So that's what I'm gonna be focusing on during the video. So let's go. So we'll my brain is not functioning properly and this is what I need. I need to change the bait and we're just gonna be running around the pond, the river and looking for the nodes while I'll be focusing on today's topic, which I chose to I chose the topic about overthinking because when I made my first video after a long period of time, the video that I have been procrastinating for so long, constantly thinking about all the issues that I'm gonna have with making these videos, and the moment when I actually made the first video, I realized that I've been wasting so much of my time and so much of my energy overthinking the simplest thing, trying to imagine all the possible things that can go wrong, all the issues and how I'm gonna deal with them. And when I finally got to it, I I realized that I just wasted so much of my time, so many months where I could have been making these videos, talking about things, and maybe making a change. But I wasted that time overthinking, and what I was overthinking is that I'm gonna have uploading issues with internet speed because I had experience with it when I was making my first videos long time ago, where I would start uploading, it would completely tank my internet and I couldn't use it. It was affecting my whole family, and that was one of the things that I was really overthinking, is that by uploading the videos in my current place, it's gonna affect my family members that are living with me, and they won't be able to use the internet, and they will complain. And the thing is the people that live with me, some are working day day jobs like I am, but half of them are living the inverted time and they're working at night and sleeping during the day. So there was no real golden time frame where I could be uploading without affecting anyone inside my household. So I was always thinking about it. When would be the time frame that I could use to upload where I wouldn't affect anyone using the internet? And at the same time, when I could actually be making these videos where I would be able to speak, talk without interfering with anyone's rest time, sleep schedules. So I was being really considerate towards others, and I was putting them first above myself. And when I made the first video, I realized that I was just wasting my time. Because instead of thinking about the possibilities, the what ifs, could have just tried to make it, face the problem at that time when it would happen, and then I could actually see what I need to do in order to overcome the problem instead of just thinking about it and imagining what it could be and what I could do to solve it. Because most of the time, reality doesn't match your imagination. So it's always best to actually try doing something first and facing the problems that you imagined if they actually are gonna be real. Because what I found out is that I've been thinking about a lot of problems, but when I finally decided to make the video, most of them didn't even happen. Those were just fruits of my imagination. Because when I started uploading the video, it was really a huge file. And it showed me that it's gonna be uploaded in 2 minutes. And I was so surprised because that does not affect anyone. Oh, sorry about that. So, since it does not affect anyone in the household, this is just too short amount of time for anyone to notice that difference. I realized that I was just wasting my time when I could have been doing something and achieving my goals that I set for myself. And I do regret wasting that time, but thanks to actually taking the first step, I learned a really good lesson that overthinking is just a major waste of time, and it does have its benefits of being prepared that there might be some problems, but from my own experience, I would say that it's best to actually go with your idea, try it, and then just deal with whatever problem pops up instead of trying to imagine every single possibility, especially since the possibilities, they are unlimited. There can be so many different scenarios that can come up, and you can never predict all of them. So it's best to do something and see what will be the real problems that you're gonna face. And that is so much easier because you see the problem and then you can start thinking about ways to make it work. Like I like I mentioned, I had the problem of the uploading schedule when I could do it. And I was constantly just making the time frames, thinking that okay, we have this and this hour, but will I make it in time if the upload is too slow? Or thinking of taking my videos to one of my friends who has a better internet connection. And I just kept postponing and postponing instead of trying. So it's really important that you give a try to whatever you want to do. Like, good example, uh, one of my viewers is commenting on the videos thinking about starting therapy to see um, to find solutions with regarding their current uh, issues and struggles in life. And I say that that person should try therapy, because that is the only way to find out if it works or not, if it helps or not. Because you can be thinking and trying to imagine things, but until you try, you will never know the real answer. It will just stay inside your imagine imagination, those weird scenarios that you create for yourself. And once you try it, you see the actual result, you see the actual problem, which which is the main thing about overthinking, that it prevents you from going somewhere. You're just stuck in that one place, constantly thinking, thinking, and thinking without any real progress, any real benefit to yourself. And that is what is stopping you from becoming a better version of yourself. That over that barricade that we call overthinking, which just keeps you in one place. You're not moving forwards, you're actually moving backwards. Because the more you let it be there, the more scenarios you're gonna create, the further you're gonna stay away from the goals that you want to achieve, or something that you want to do, like home projects, some work goals, or maybe seeking a new relationship. You might be overthinking and focusing on it and just wasting your energy imagining all the possibilities that could happen. But the best way to actually know the real answer is to give it a try. Because no one is going to punish you for trying and seeing what happens. Throughout my life, I have tried many different things. I have imagined things. I always imagine conversations that I'm gonna have with people, and they never go the way I actually imagined them. Because you have to remember that other people have their own mindset. They have their own way of thinking. You can never predict what they're gonna say to you. So preparing and imagining conversations is the same as imagining and overthinking any kind of thing that you want to do. Since you cannot control everything, you can only control your own decisions. And seeing the results and the actual problems, you can make decisions what needs to be done in order to achieve what you want. And that is what I learned from my first video after a long period of time, that overthinking was killing my growth. Because this is something that I wanted to do for months, for years, of just wanted to make videos, make some gameplay videos, but the I would say the things that happened this year really pushed me towards making videos regarding mental health and self-care, and this constant overthinking how I'm gonna do it, it just stopped me from doing it. And I always would tell others that don't think, try, see the result, get the feedback, so that you can make adjustments. But I never followed on those words myself, because I'm good at giving advice and helping people, but I struggle in actually doing the things that I'm telling others to do. And that is part of my overthinking process. Because when I just give the advice, I don't have to think about the possibilities and the results. It's for that person to think about it. And when it is me, I am the one doing the thinking. And that's why I never actually did anything that I was telling others to do. Because I would be overthinking and just getting off myself from getting the feedback, getting the results, and achieving anything. And now, after the very first video that I made, I'm able to just take the first step, get the feedback, get the result, face the problems that actually are real, and it has helped me in many different ways. And I did apply this new knowledge in the recent days uh, at work with my friends, where instead of overthinking, I would just go and talk with people and ask the questions that they want answers to. And I did make a lot more progress regarding my work experience. And just today, there was some changes that my management want to make, and people were just talking for the last few months that it's gonna happen. And I was constantly overthinking how I'm gonna be when those changes are gonna be put into uh, those changes are gonna be implemented, because some of those changes are not good for my well-being, for my health, and I was just overthinking it a lot. And the end result, it didn't go the way that I imagined, and I will need to talk with the people involved in order to get something done. And this time, I'm not gonna let my overthinking stop me from actually getting feedback, getting results, and adjusting myself and my communication in order to get what I actually need from these new changes. So yeah, to basically conclude today's video, I would say that instead of wasting your time and energy, focus on giving it a shot. Whatever idea you have, as long as it's good for you and you want to do it, I would say go go ahead and do it, so that you can actually rest your mind at ease and know what is the actual reality of the things. Because if you're not gonna try, you will never have your answer, and you will always be overthinking, stressing, and it's really not good for your mental health and well-being. So put your minds at ease and give it a try to whatever thing you are thinking about. If you are thinking about starting the gym but you're worried that you're not gonna succeed, well, there's only one way to find out, and that is to give it a try. And let's not forget that I have been playing, not just talking, and I want to take a look if we actually managed to make any progress towards my achievement, which should be all the way here in the bottom. And no, I haven't made a single bit of progress regarding this achievement. Oh well, I will give it a try some other time. Only managed to catch a few fish, not that many. I expected a bit more, but oh well. You can't win every time you play, right? So it was really nice having you all here, listening to me rambling about overthinking and what I learned from my first video. So I hope it does help any of you to make some changes in your life and progress in your self improvement and in life in general. So for now, take care, stay healthy, and look forward to another video. I'm saying goodbye, and I'll see you next time.